Nate.
Yes.
We are reacting to something that is being very controversial right now.
Oh boy, isn't it?
It really is, right? You want to talk about something that is completely awestruck right now for so many people. Linkin Park has released a new single after the death of Chester. Unfortunately, his passing occurred over 7 years ago, and
yes,
it's never been the same since. You know, the world just seems a little less brighter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But they have decided to move on and in a different direction, which you and I have already discussed a little bit.
Yeah.
I found out you hadn't listened to the new single that they dropped in anticipation of their brand new album.
I listened to live performances of their older material with the new lead singer. And my opinion on it as of right now is meh.
That's very fair.
And let me just emphasize this. I know that there's going to be people on the internet that are going to misconstrue what I say, but let me just iron this out right here and now. It is not the fact that it's a woman. It is not the fact that Linkin Park is carrying on. It's just, it doesn't hit me. That's it. No other reason. There's no ulterior motive. I could care less if they carry on with a female lead singer or what. Look, Linkin Park can do whatever they want, all right? It's been 7 years since Chester's passing. 7 years. And to say that they should just stop and never do anything ever again, that's a bit narcissistic.
Yeah.
To assume that you demanding that of them when they themselves have every right to carry on. Like we talked about this earlier. Chester was not the band.
Yeah.
Chester was part of the band. A big part, but he was still just part of the band. I mean, you had Matt, Rob, you had Mike, Han, Rob, and Brad. Sorry, I said Rob already. Brad. I mean, all of them were part of the band. Mm-hmm. And if they came together and they decided on something, that's their choice. That is their choice to carry on and their choice to do what they want. But at the same time, I, as a person I'm a critical person when it comes to certain things, and if I'm not allowed to be critical, then what the hell? Am I not allowed to speak my opinion? And I know by me speaking my opinion, people are going to have like their opinion about my opinion, and you know what? That's fine. But if you're going to like say that I'm hating on this new Linkin Park because the female lead singer's female, or they should have just quit after Chester, no. I will give this a chance, and I will listen to it, and I will tell you all honestly what I think.
Yeah. And
that's it.
As always, we'll be grading this on the math chart, which, if you're a longtime fan of the Six Scars Reacts and Renegade Records, you already know what's going on.
Yes.
But we got the double horns, which is metal as...
Yeah. Or as they say, metal as... There you go.
Steve Austin just walks in.
Da-da-da-da. Where's the glass break?
No, it's the pipe break.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got the single horn, which is really metal. Mm-hmm. Then we got the PG, which is pretty good.
Yes.
You know? Then we got the I, it's not terrible. And then we got the Six.
And then, god-awful, terrible.
Yeah.
I want my life back.
Yeah, which we've had a couple of those.
Yes, we have.
And I'm really curious to see where this falls in the column for you, man.
I will give this an honest shot. I will give this as clear-cut a shot as anything.
There you go.
So, I guess, yeah.
I say I almost said hit the bricks, but we haven't even listened to it to be scared of it yet. So.
Exactly. Oh, boy.
This is the Emptiness Machine.
Here we go.
Your blades are sharpened with precision.
Yes.
Flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that, everybody. A little bit of an emergency call there. If we get interrupted again, I am so sorry. But anyway, I guess back to it.
The emptiness machine.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in. Already under my skin. And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping, so fucking naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Okay. So. If I have to give my brutal honest opinion here, I still feel pretty meh about it.
Yeah.
Not to take away from her voice, she's got a good voice. It's got a lot going for it. But Linkin Park, okay. I think we can be honest with ourselves when we say this. As much as we want to pretend that everything that Linkin Park did when Chester was still here was God tier, untouchable, and all, their last few albums before Chester's passing weren't the best.
I'll agree.
Hunting Party was not that good, and One More Light, outside of the titular song, One More Light, which I think was as fitting a tribute for Chester as you could have made. Overall, for me, near like the end where, before Chester's passing, Linkin Park there wasn't a lot that I could say their newer stuff was hitting me. I'm getting the same feeling here. This feels like they're trying to do something different, and I don't know if it's fully realized or not. But what I feel with this is just it feels a little incomplete. It felt like there was an ascension during the song, like they were ascending into something else, but it stopped at like 45% for me.
Okay.
Getting me hyped. So it just didn't hit me that much. And nothing against Linkin Park carrying on. If they want to carry on, cool. All about it. But I'm not feeling this. I was not. So, I'm not going to give this a sucks rating because, like I said, there were some parts to this that I actually liked. Sucks is reserved for the songs that make me feel absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Make me just go, why are we even here? But for this, I'm going to give this an 8.
Okay.
By no means the worst thing I've heard, but also considering who this is from and the impact that they've had on music, especially for me, that's the best I can give it.
That's fair.
I don't feel any sort of like big way about this. I know there's gonna be people who are gonna misconstrue what I say. They're gonna say all these things about me, but at the same time, this is just my opinion. I'm not the be all end all. I'm not someone that people are gonna listen to and just be like, oh man, this guy's right about everything. I'm just putting it out there how I feel. That's it. But anywho, yeah, that's just my 2 cents.
Hey, no, I get it. A lot of people feel that way about it. You know, I'm actually surprisingly on the opposite side, man.
Oh, you are?
I'm kind of feeling like if we approach this as a Linkin Park 2.0 and we give it time to grow and see where it goes, it may be something good. I'm not saying it's going to be great like it was with Chester around or anything like that, but I do think that it's a little unfair to give her so much hell that she's been given after just one track.
Well, once again, people are just overreacting.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but anytime there's something like this that happens, yeah, an overreaction from the fan base is always going to be prominent.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be people who vocalize that, and it's just like anytime they bring in someone. For instance, there were a lot of people pissed off whenever, literally the same year as Bon Scott died. Bon Scott died in early 1980. AC/DC brought in a new singer literally just a few months later, and went off to record another album. And here's the thing: a lot of people were just like, "Oh gosh, this is terrible." Where are they recording? They usually record in like bars and stuff like that, or like in like actual studios. Where are they recording? Oh, they're going to like the Bahamas to record. Oh, they're gonna fall off. Like this next album's gonna be garbage. And the next album was Back in Black, literally one of the biggest albums of all time. So
yeah.
And am I saying that? Are we going to have that with this? We don't know.
Yeah. No.
We don't know. Right now, how I feel about it, I feel all right about this.
That's
but
fair, man.
but in the future, will this pan out and will this become something greater? I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to give this a chance because I like Linkin Park, and Linkin Park is a big part of like me growing up.
Same, dude.
And I'm willing to give this a chance. Like in the long run, we'll come back later whenever they release more stuff, and if I feel different about it, I'll feel different about it. But if not, then I guess that's just how it is.
Hey, I feel you. Well, we want to know what you all think of this.
Absolutely.
Drop your opinions down in the comments, and also there's going to be a link floating up above my head somewhere over here for a podcast that I did all about this topic. So if you are interested in hearing an in-depth view, be sure to check that out. But until then, I'm JT.
I'm Nate.
We'll see you on the next one.